I'm Stephanie Flath, Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm coming to you live Wednesday morning, March, I about said May 4. All right, I need to refresh my screen and find myself here. Let me know when you get on so I can say hi. So I have to find myself on my computer so that I actually see comments. So hopefully my camera actually worked today. Oh, good. I see myself. I have to turn off my volume though. Sorry, just a second. Today. Oh, good. All right. Oops. I clicked the wrong button. Let's just put this away. All right. Good morning, Jamie and Janet. I'm so happy to see you. All right. I gotta make sure this is right here still. All right. When I pop my head up, then I'm good. All right. So good morning, Dina. Hello. I haven't had you live in a while. And Kathy, good morning. I'm glad to see you all. So I had looked back at my video from last time. Because I was needing to load my randomizer, and I'm like, oh yeah, I went live without my video showing. So it's not a setting that has just changed on YouTube. Somehow I must have hit it like the last couple of times that I've gotten on, so that there's no view of me. Morning, Jennifer. I'm so glad that you're all here. So while people are getting on, I'm going to talk to you really quick about things that are going on right now. New online exclusives dropped yesterday. I'm going to show you a couple of them. I've shown you one already. A couple of them that I have. So new products are available as of yesterday. And a new product of the month is available. So it's called Notes of Spring. It's kind of cute. It looks like a 2-step stamp set. And I did include it in my emails, in my blog. If you go to my website, I think I put it there. No, I can't remember. But usually anything I put in my emails, I put on my actual website. So when you go to my website, which if you're not, if it's other than Wednesday morning, you can always find me at dazzledbystamping.com. You can find news and classes, and you can shop there and all that kind of stuff. So you don't have to be on Facebook with me. You can find it right on my website, so you can check it out there. So those are the new things that are going on right now. We're past the recruiting promotion and past the redeeming of your bonus code. So those are all done. I think that's all for right now. I might be sharing some things later that are like upcoming sort of thing that people are talking about. But for right now, that's all I'm sharing because I don't want to get you bored. And we have some, hi Marlene, we have some cards to give away. I actually have 4 cards from last time to give away. So we have a job to do here. Okay, so if you are new to me, when the cards that I make online, I give away to the people who have engaged with me, have said hi, have chatted with me. And Suzi Hustwick, you are my first winner. Congratulations. All right. We're going to pick a new winner and start. So that's number 1. Nancy Olson. Oh, you're another winner. I still haven't sent your last one out. I don't think she's on yet. I don't remember saying hi, but you know my short-term memory when I'm on my lives. Okay, I need to pick another winner. Start. Marlene, woohoo! You're my winner. I don't think you were my winner last time. Maybe. Nope, Jamie was. It's still sitting here. I haven't sent Jamie's either yet. Oh, you know what? I can't send Jamie's. Jamie, you get the chocolate, so you have to come here. One last winner. Pick a new winner and start. Carrie Hacker. I'm going to see her next week. Congratulations, girls. It's all girls this time. Mario didn't win. Oops, that's the wrong one. There we go. Carlin, you're here. I'm so glad you made it. Must be all of your visitors are gone now. It seems like you kept having visitors. Hello, Dot. I'm glad to see you. All right. Yeah, I wasn't wrong. Carrie's not on here, nor is Nancy. So, okay. So I will try to get those out soon. Okay. So today, I told you that we have new online exclusives, and I honestly just bought a couple things from the new online exclusives. It was just seems like it came up right away after a new catalog, and maybe I could help with the chocolate one. Nope, sorry, no helpers. It seemed like the new online exclusive came up so fast, and I was still using other things. Okay, so here's the thing. I have a question for you. I have not started playing with, what's he called? Woolly Friends, the cute little sheep or lamb. I haven't started playing with it because when I decided that now was the time, like I had it and I had my other things done, like it's not orderable right now. Like maybe, I don't know if it's the end of March or end of into April. I don't remember. I need to look that up. So how do you guys feel? Do you get really frustrated if I'm showing things that you can't buy? I feel like that would be frustrating. So I feel like I'm not sure I want to play with it and show you stuff and whatever. I still have swaps that I'm going to show you, but just wondering what your thoughts are on that. I mean, eventually you should be able to get it, but I don't know. So the stamp sets, no, one of the stamp sets you've not seen yet, other than some of you may have chosen to use it or had it in your box at Hostess Appreciation. But in general, the stamp set I've not used yet. But one I'm using today, and I'm using it Friday for my Dazzling Card Club, and you've already seen it, but I have a new embellishment that I'm going to show you with it. So even though Carrie's not on, I'm going to warn you. I'm going to pull this a little bit closer, and I'm going to put you down. So, and then I'll show you the things. So I'm going to put this down and then spin it. So close your eyes if you get dizzy about this kind of thing. Carrie's the only one that I know gets dizzy when I do that, but I still warn everybody. Okay, so now we're spinning, and here we go. So let's see, is it right? Yep, everything's right. Okay, so I don't see any input. Do you get frustrated if I'm showing stuff that you can't get? Or does it just make you excited and like, okay, well, I'll get it when it's here? I struggle with that. So I'll start with, this is the stamp. For now, going to have a house full again starting in June. Oh, wow. Okay. So you got a few months yet that you won't be full, Carlin. Okay, so I'm starting with Gears and Textures. That's going to be our stamp set that we are using on Friday with my Dazzling Card Club. And I have a ribbon that's adorable that I'm going to show you with it. So this is a swap that I made. And I'm just going to share the swap. So I made, I did not use, it makes you excited. Okay, well, that's good to know, Marlene. Thank you for your vote. I made this swap, and I'm just going to duplicate it for you. I don't have the dies for this set. I just bought the stamp set. So my colors here, in case you can't see, are Misty Moonlight, Night of Navy, and this is Summer Splash. This is one of the colors that is going away. Well, some things could be leaving already because we're getting close to the end of the catalog. And anyway, this is one of the in colors that is leaving. So, but you could also do this with, I considered using Coastal Cabana is pretty close to this. I think you put the desire to add that item to our collection and play with it. Okay, well, thank you for your input. So next week I might be showing you Woolly Friends then. All right. So I'm going to start with my background. So I already have this piece cut. I think it's the second smallest of the, yeah, it is. I just looked at my notes of the Everyday Arches dies. So I have this, but I'm going to start with my card base. So I have Misty Moonlight. And I'm just going to make a background with this circle looking thing. Oh no, show us new stuff so we can get ideas for a future. Well, okay, so here's the thing on that. I'm not sure what you meant by new stuff, Carlin. So the Woolly Friends isn't necessarily new. It's in, I think it's in our mini catalog. I don't think it's an online exclusive. But I usually don't show things that, like last month, I didn't really show online exclusives other than I couldn't resist showing the embossing folder that I got because it went with the bugs. But for the most part, I don't show like my pre-order stuff, but if it's available eventually, like just when it goes when it gets off non-orderable, then I'm considering it. Okay, so here is Misty Moonlight, and I'm going to use this Night of Navy with this arrow. Oops, is that the only? Well, I'll just leave this open for the moment. Okay, so I'm going to start down here at the bottom, and then I'm going to just keep extending my arrows up. So this makes me think of the Stampin' Positioners. Oh yes, Gears and Textures is definitely a must-have. I'm not sure. Two things. One, we do not have a release date yet for customers for the Stampin' Positioner. But two, I'm not sure if this would work with the Positioner or not. Well, I mean is it called tiling? The tiling technique where you're using the skinny piece and you're moving it up a notch and Stampin' moving it up a notch. I'm not sure if this is the right width, but anyway, I like it. Okay, then I'm going to do my words. So this is on here. So I'm going to use the Night of Navy here for my words. But I'm also going to add another little piece here. Did I get it all inked? Oh, I missed a tiny little spot on the T. That's better. Oh, this just a note is not from Gears and Textures at all. This is from the Notes and Totes in the full catalog. But I just wanted a a greeting, and I love a just a note greeting. Okay, so putting this aside, and then, do I have it in there? Yep, I do. So now I'm using Summer Splash with this cute little X on here. So I was trying to decide, do I go in the center and then go one on each side, or I do one on each end and then do the center? So you could do it either way, but one of those two ways, I did here and then here and here, or you could do these two here and then center it. Either of those ways helps you to eyeball your centers, or you're having it the correct distance from each other. Okay, so all these pieces are done. This is just for the inside. I'm just going to, first of all, I need to grab my, where did I put it? Oh, here, it was right next to me. I was gonna say all these silicone mats are on and I can't find one. So I'm just putting this on the inside. I could decorate, and I might have decorated. Oh, I did decorate. Okay. Now I don't want to put it on here. All right, I'm going to put this aside for the moment. I'm going to do a new piece. Okay, so I'm going to do this piece first before I do my inside. I'm going to decorate the inside because, like I told you, this was my swap, and this particular swap group, we're required to do a little something on the inside. That means different things to different people. I do not do that much. Okay, I want Misty Moonlight first. Here's what we're going to do. So Misty Moonlight is going with this ladder looking piece. So one of the things that I was going to mention to you while I'm stamping, rather than just while I'm just sitting there. So I'm making this piece of designer paper is what I'm doing. Tapping back and forth made me think of this. Now I'm gonna do this chain looking piece on Summer Splash. So Stampin' Up! has redesigned their ink pads. Now, they're only going to be releasing the newest in colors, which I don't remember all the names. I have seen them really quickly. This is Night of Navy, doing it with, I don't know what we want to call this. They're only doing it in the newest in colors right now. So they're, for a few reasons, they are doing a gradual release of it because they have to change all their machinery and things like that too, but also just to help us so we don't have to do everything all at the same time. So they're changing to, and there is a video, I should share it with you guys. Maybe later tonight I'll share it. There is a video. Now I'm just going in order. Now I'm back to Misty Moonlight and the ladder. There is a video about the new ink pad. They're going to be felt ink pads, not fabric, felt. There's a difference. And the cases themselves are going to be magnetic, which one of the biggest things I think that they did this for is because it helps people who have arthritis and have a hard time opening up our pads. It looks really easy to open, and that's one of the reasons. And I don't remember the other one. When they stack, they stay. The magnets stay together. So anyway, So like I said, this will be a gradual thing. The only ink pads that will be available in it are the in colors, and they will be available in this upcoming catalog. Okay, so here's my designer paper. Now, since I did that, now I'm going to do, oh, I gotta grab my new piece. Well, no, I'll do this, but I'll do it on my, no, I won't. Changed my mind already. Okay, so this is my new piece with no adhesive. So I'm doing Misty Moonlight again. So eventually it will be a good thing. Oh, I remember I made this smaller. Okay, I'm gonna cut this a little bit. So I always make my insides, thank you, Jamie. I always make my insides, you can't see this one, I'm doing this, but I'm cutting off another 1/4 inch from here. I always make my insides 4 inches by 5 1/4. It's just a 1/4 inch smaller than the inside of the card, but these stamps don't quite make it that long. And so rather than trying to get it on there perfectly or have an edge that didn't have it, I made it just a little bit smaller. So here's my Misty Moonlight and my Summer Splash. Now, one more thing that Stampin' Up! Is doing that is big news right now is they are switching to 3 smaller catalogs throughout the year, and there will not be a single annual catalog for a whole year. So each catalog in the year will be 4 months long. And honestly, it makes sense to me because whenever a new catalog comes out, I end up just buying from the new mini catalog. Well, now they're all going to be mini catalogs. So, so that's what they're doing. So it'll make it so that you're just working from newly available things. And I need one more piece because I forgot about the inside. So, and that's starting with this next catalog that's coming out, and I will get to see it when I am gone next week. I will not be live again next week. I will be in Long Beach, California for On Stage. There, isn't that cute? That's my inside. So I will get to feel it and see the ink pads and probably use them to do like a color samples we usually do at a stamping sort of thing. Okay, so now all my pieces are stamped, and now I just have to put it together. Okay, so those are the two big news things. There are also going to be price increases. That shouldn't surprise anybody because there are price increases in everything. Our groceries, just everything. So that's not surprising. It won't feel good. Never feels good. But, oh, so I didn't even talk about it. I just started using it. So this is the new ribbon. I love this ribbon. What is it called? It is called Misty Moonlight Checkered Trim. It's a 1/4 inch wide. This is probably my favorite width of ribbon. I like 1/4 inch and 3/8 of an inch. I really don't prefer a 1/2 inch or bigger, and I don't prefer, I feel like I need to come from this way. I don't prefer the 1/8 of an inch one either. I feel like my fat little fingers can't get used to it. Okay, so I'm crossing left over right, tucking the left one under and through. Now I'm crossing right over left. Both of them are aimed away from me. And I'm tucking now the right one under and through while keeping everything all the same. Once I get to this point, I pull the right one to make my knot. So whichever is not the top one anymore, you pull that to make this nice and flat. Okay, now I need my ribbon scissors. Cut that. Cut that. I just love how graphic this card, this stamp set, this everything is. Sorry, I needed a drink. And I need my silicone mat. So this is going on here. Whenever I put ribbon on and then put something down, I always try to get the adhesive right next to the ribbon. And then we're going to go this way. So, I know, I like the ribbon too. Thanks. Okay, so my Night of Navy is going on my Summer Splash. I'll put the inside on my card now. Now that I have it stamped, I can do it. I didn't want to do it when I had it in my card because I was going to be going off the edges. So we have this in here. I think I did everything I put in there. Yep. All right, and then next goes my designer paper that I made to coordinate with my card. Where'd my adhesive go? There it is. It's amazing. I just lose things. Okay, so this is going on. I'm tucking in just a little bit because of how everything's going to be placed. So then this is going on here. And then I need dimensionals. I remembered putting them over in my little, thank you, I love these colors together too. Like I said, if you don't have Summer Splash, I was gonna do this with Coastal Cabana. That's also a current color. Or if you still have Bermuda Bay, they all would go well. All right, I never like my popped up things to get squished down, so I use plenty of dimensionals. This isn't that big of a piece, but like I said, I don't want it to fall. Okay, so I'm putting this on here, and I want to cross this line. It's just how I like to do things. So here's my swap. Isn't this cool? I just love gears and textures. I love it so much. So, so this is an online exclusive that just came out. I have no idea if it's still available. Some things go so fast if people just love them. And I did not check to see if it was still available. So, there's that. Okay. Thank you so much, Jamie and Jennifer and Kathy. I appreciate it. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to show you, I'm going to use this stamp set. It's called Sunshine and Tulips. It's perfect for right now. I don't have the dies. I just have the stamps. And I'm going to be using it with, I think, this might be in the mini catalog. Oh, speaking of the mini catalog, if there are things in there that you want, you need to get them now. If there are any in colors that you want, you need to get them now. Gone are the days when something lasts for the whole catalog. Just a sec. So I had somebody ask me about this embossing folder. I've used it a few times, and I just found out it's gone. It completely discontinued. It's in the mini catalog, and it just went on the discontinued list on February 24. I'm not sure why. I guess they didn't expect it to be as popular as it was, and they wouldn't get more in by the time catalog ended or something, I guess. And this is gone. So it doesn't matter that it's in a catalog. When you want something, you need to get it. And I think that's partly why they're making the catalog shorter too, because they want you to get it while you want it. Period. Okay. So anyway, this is in the mini catalog. But I'm only telling you that because if you have one, you can look for it. But anymore, I always look online. That's the only place that you know for sure if something is available or not. So if it's not available, if it's not orderable but still available, it will show the item, and it'll show in red currently unorderable or something like that. But that means more is coming in. And so you can click on the item, check the, put a check mark in the box that you want to be notified when it's available, and then you'll get an email when it comes in. So, anyway, so Sunshine and Tulips is what I'm using. And I'm using, again, this designer paper that is the February product of the month. This is still available, and the current one, the March one, is still available. The other two items are gone. The Fabulous Sayings and the blue designer paper, those are gone. So I'm just going to show you the designs again really quickly. Nice springy colors. And so just showing you this. So this designer paper is what I based my my design on again, but I got this really, really cute fun fold that I hadn't seen before, and I wanted to share this with you. It's so easy. I like an easy fun fold. I don't like it to be just craziness. I don't do crazy. I mean, I am crazy sometimes, but okay, this is the other online exclusive that I got. This is the Ladybug embossing folder. Isn't it adorable? I just love it. So obviously it goes perfectly with the Bugs suite that's in the mini catalog. This is Petal Pink, by the way. This is one of the pinks that's in this designer paper. And I'm actually, I am using, if I can find it. Uh-oh. I buried it. There it is. I'm using tear and tape this time because I have a few layers going together. So this card is different. I told you it's a fun fold. The card base itself is not a full card. Yes, I really like the Ladybug folder too. So I'm going with, I very much cased the other person's card. I didn't pull it back out when I went to do it. But in general, her design I cased. She used an embossing folder and did color, tone on tone color, cardstock color. So this is Petal Pink on Petal Pink. And this is the card base, just a single, just flat card base. Okay. So now we have this long piece that is scored. I need my bone folder. And I want it on a harder surface, so just a second. This is Flirty Flamingo. This is another pink that's in there. So I want to crease this. This will be part of my project sheet that you'll get the email for tomorrow. I don't know what her size was. I ended up doing 3.5 by, it ends up being, you score at 3.5 and then at 3.5 again. So it's the same size. So this is my card front, okay? All right. So, you know what? I'm going to crease it one more time or burnish it. For some reason that word bugs me, but it's the word that people use. All right. So, here are my pieces. I'm going to separate them by how I'm going to do them. So those are going to go together. This is going to go together. This is going to go together. And then we have this. Okay. So I'm going to start with the front of my card. I'm doing very simple stamping, and I'm just totally using the colors that that my designer paper is helping me with. So this one, I first thought about inking this up in color, and then my design didn't go with that very well. So let me find this. Okay, so this is black. So I'm going to ink up my tulips in black because I'm stamping it right on the designer paper. So this sort of stamp set is perfect for this fun fold because you sort of want, oh, I don't know how to explain it. Well, so you have, that isn't even the one I was, there it is. You have 3 sections to the card, and you sort of want to say something on each one, or, you know, do something cute on each one to do it. So, anyway, multiple sayings or multiple scenes is a good idea for this card. So this is my front one. Oh, another thing that I'm using also is the banner sayings punch. I've about called it triple banner, but I don't think that's what it's called. The banner sayings punch, I think is what it is. So I'm using Thinking of You. This is from the stamp set, Sunshine and Tulips. I should read the words to you in case you couldn't see them very well. There's Thinking of You, hello, good days ahead, thanks for your thoughtfulness. If friends were flowers, I'd pick you, and sending a garden of love. So I'm using Thinking of You, and I'm going to stamp it sort of right in the center here, and go in here. Okay. All right, now this one I'm using dimensionals on, so I'm not going to put it on here before I put it down on my card base. You know what? Here's what I want to do. So this will show you like how, oh, I need to do it the right way too. This is not the right way. Why isn't this working? Just a sec. This way? There we go. Okay, you got to make sure this goes on the right way. Oh, I'm glad you like the project sheets, Carlin. That makes me happy. So for those of you who may be new to me, again, every Thursday after my live, I send a project sheet. Sometimes, well, lately I've been including 2 projects from it, but I don't always include both projects. I usually end up doing 2 cards on my live. So I haven't thought through whether or not I'm doing both of these. Sometimes it's just a matter of it fitting on there. Sometimes it's like, well, this is going to be part of a class, so I'm giving it to the people who are in the class. I'm not giving it to everybody, because my project sheets are free. So I send them to you in an email the next day. Okay, so here is the the fun fold. So you just have a card of thirds that's opening on the front. I love this. Okay, so I'm putting this down so that you see what I'm working towards. And now I can put this on here. So this is going on the front. I'll embellish later, but I'm going to sort of put the card together as I go. So again, we don't want this squishing down, so I'm putting plenty of dimensionals on here. So the project sheets that I send, they're PDFs so that you can print them out if you would like a file folder of them. Okay, so here's the front. I'll embellish later. Now the next piece, I'm using this designer paper. I sort of had to change my colors that I was choosing once I was starting to put it together because it wasn't quite right. So this is just going on here, and I am doing, so this is from the Stylish Shapes. I think it's the third smallest, which could be the middle one. I don't know how many of the circles are, the sizes of circles there are. So this says Sending a Garden of Love. Isn't that so sweet? I just love that. Now for this one, I got that out of the way so I don't ink up my silicone mat, because I'm just going to keep going. I'm not doing dimensionals on the inside. This is going to be an inside layer. I enjoy making fun fold cards. The project sheets help in remembering how to make them. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this one will definitely be on it. I just don't know about my swap one. Okay, so it has dried now, so I brought my silicone mat back. So the silicone mat helps you get this started if you have a hard time, if it sort of got up in there. Also making sure you don't have boogers in here helps that go. Another thing the silicone mat does is if it keeps your workspace clean of adhesive, so you're not sticking your project down on something. Okay, so then here's the next one. This goes in here. Okay, and then the last one, we covering that up? Yes, we are. That's good. Okay, the last one, this is my favorite thing of the group. It says, if friends were flowers, I'd pick you. We're going to put this right in the middle of here. And we're going to put this on here. Now, you might want to, I should have done this, but I didn't think quickly enough. I considered, do I put this down before I stamp or not? You might want to stamp this designer paper and then place it here, but not adhere it yet, because I'm going to stamp on here too. So there's 3 parts to this single tulip that we're going to put here. So starting with the center with petal pink. Then I'm going to do the outer leaves with Flirty Flamingo. No, not outer leaves, outer petals with Flirty Flamingo. So I'm sort of aiming, because it's photopolymer, you can sort of aim for the bottom of that. And then the leaves. I'm assuming these are leaves. They sure look like leaves to me. So on my project, they're leaves anyway. If they're supposed to be more petals, well, not on my card. They are leaves on my card. All right, so we're going to put this right down here. There you go. Cute. Okay. So, silicone mat again. Flip it over. Okay, that's dry. Sometimes there's just a tiny little bit of wetness left, and I don't want to get it on my silicone mat. Okay, so now this goes at the bottom here. All right. Isn't this cute? I just love this. See what I mean? I didn't know how to explain it. You sort of want you have three different cards basically that you made. So you want a stamp set or a combination of stamp sets that will allow you to do that. So, okay, so I'm using two different embellishments here to pull it together. The first is, I always forget what these are called, Sparkle Dot Essentials. And I'm just going to use two small ones. It's not how I usually do embellishments on the front, but I'm good with it. There's not a ton of space, and I just want to do something with the white space a little bit. Okay, and then, I know you can't get these right now, but hopefully you have these already, even if you want more. I want to send a garden of love that includes a ladybug. Doesn't go with the colors, but it goes with the theme. So there we go. So here's my card. Isn't that cute? So you could do this with so many different kinds of things. But I like that the sayings all sort of go together. You almost need the three sayings unless you just make a cute little design here with something that's bigger. Now maybe you would like it better if the square was a little bit smaller so you had less to design. But this is what I did. Okay, that is it. Thank you so much, Dina. I appreciate you. I am done crafting. I'll put these back here. I am done crafting for today. Thank you for joining me. I love having you here. And I will not be live next week. As I mentioned, I will be out of town. But I will be live again the following week. And most likely I will be using the Woolly Friends. Because, so in my team, my Dazzling Demos team, we have a VIP Stamper of the Month on our private Facebook group. And Jamie Sales, our other Jamie, she was showing that all month. And it was just adorable. And I was like, I want to play. So I will be eventually. Thank you so much for joining me again. Have a wonderful 2 weeks again. Thank you, Marlene. I appreciate it. And I will see you soon. Thanks. Bye.